In a quiet village surrounded by dry fields lived a farmer named Hamid. For years, he had dreamed of transforming his small, cracked land into a lush green farm, but every season he postponed his plans. "I'll start next year," he would say, "when the rain is better, when I have more money." Years passed, and his fields stayed the same, dry, lifeless, and silent. One morning, as Hamid walked across his land, his foot struck something hard. He bent down and uncovered an old wooden box buried in the soil. Inside was a rusted metal plate with faded words scratched onto it. "The land rewards only the one who begins today." Hamid frowned. "Today?" he whispered, "but I'm not ready yet." Just then, he noticed his elderly neighbor Karim watering his crops nearby. Karim's field was green, fresh, alive with birds and the scent of growth. Hamid walked over and asked, "How did your farm become so beautiful while mine stayed barren?" Karim smiled gently. "Because I stopped waiting for the perfect time." Hamid looked down, ashamed. "I always thought I needed more money, better tools, better weather." Karim shook his head. "No, what you needed was a decision." Those words struck Hamid harder than the sun above him. That evening, he sat beside his dry field, staring at the cracked soil. For the first time, he realized something painful. It wasn't the land that had failed him, it was his hesitation. The wind blew softly, carrying dust across the ground. In that moment, Hamid stood up, clenched his fists, and said aloud. The next morning, before sunrise, he began. No new tools, no extra money, just determination. He cleared stones, dug rows, carried water from the well, and planted seeds with his bare hands. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. People laughed at him at first. "Why work so hard now?" they said. "It's too late." But Hamid kept going. Then one morning, tiny green shoots broke through the soil. He froze, his eyes filled with tears. The land was answering him. Season by season, the field transformed. What was once dry earth became a sea of green crops swaying under the sky. Birds returned, the air smelled alive, and the villagers who once laughed now came to ask for advice. Hamid simply smiled and said, "The secret is simple. The best time was yesterday. The second best time is now." From that day forward, whenever someone in the village hesitated to chase their dream, they would look at Hamid's farm and remember, life doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. Success belongs to those who act when the moment calls. Because sometimes, it's now or never.